I kept on doing all those things that made them like me. So all those negative things that I did, I never wanted to do. But nobody allowed me to do what I do today, and that's martial arts. So as a parent, I never take my kids' freedom away. When my little kids say he wants sword, let him have a sword. When my son wants a vision, let him have a vision. My daughter's in New York in college right now, working at Sony Music. Whatever she wants to do, let her have it. Allow them the freedom to be who they are, because the ultimate goal about martial arts, Bruce Lee say, is the art of personal expression. Until we learn to express ourselves in the world, we will always be trapped by other things. So as a kid, I did all those things. So I put things in my body where I would wake up 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, I wake up a little early because I wouldn't go to bed until like 5 o'clock, so I wake back up around 7 o'clock because I had to go to work. And the work was the operation that we ran in the projects, the city of Baltimore, one of the most dangerous cities that you can possibly imagine. So from 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, we served over 20-some thousand people, running up and down the stairs. So when we talk about shape, we were in shape. Because sometimes we would go to the basketball court and play basketball for hours on hours. Clotheslining people, somebody slam dunk in your face, you hit them with an elbow and you dare to get back up and try that to you again. So we got to be in shape, because right now there's some young kid. See, we as adults, remember, I was not an adult when I was doing that, I was about his age. So all the self-defense was created for adults and more. Wasn't put to today's youth. I always tell people, I said the reason why I had to keep my son close to me, he'll tell you whenever I had to discipline him, I would always come with a bat or a stick. Because I know as he gets older, I taught him martial arts, man. You know, he just like fast. He can hit me with some stuff, but I gotta let him know who Daddy is. Daddy, we don't have to do that now because we understand one another. But he does the same thing with his kids. So we gotta prepare, we gotta be in shape, because at that age, it's superhuman. They don't feel anything. So street combat is designed to deal with that youth. With kids, and it's only a young kid, where I live at, gonna come to you with a gun. All the bad things you see is happening with kids they don't have any direction, they've lost. So we gotta be in tip-top shape. So I want you to condition your mind. He talks about running. He used to say, Dad, when I used to compete, I used to run in the rain and run in the snow. I don't care how bad it was outside, I would run. You know why? Because when I went into competition, I already won. Whenever I would go in competition, when people would line up, I would line up just like this. And guess what they would do? They would move somewhere else. Because when I was lined up right there, I already told you I beat you. I just got to show up and get the medal. Because I beat you in my head. Martial arts is about that. When we just stopped for a minute and did this, we not just teach street combat, we have something we call combat apathy. Because today, I can't kill him, I gotta heal him. If somebody did not heal me through martial arts, I wouldn't be here with you right now. So my instructor took me beyond violence. So all that stuff I'm talking about, I realized that Tai Chi and breathing, and I see the sound out there, Tai Chi. I love Tai Chi. I start every day with meditation. Because you got to learn to calm yourself down. And the world is going so fast, you got to calm yourself down. When things are going chaotic, when the enemy is about ready to attack you, the most calmest person is going to be able to gain control. Now we're going to go into some drills, but let me show you the values, because some people might say, man, that Tai Chi stuff don't work. So one of my stories where I really learned where my calling was at, was in my maximum security prison, where people that had life plus 50, and I just had a couple of days, and for whatever reason they sent me there. I was locked up for 23 hours and came out 1 hour. All my life I've been claustrophobic, so I couldn't handle small spaces. I would panic. When the first time they locked me in there, I was ready to take a sheet and wrap it around my neck and hang myself. But I thought about him. Then I began to breathe. And I began to have an out-of-body experience, so I was incarcerated, but I was free. I worked in the kitchen, and everybody knew I was a martial artist, because I was a martial artist when I went in there, but at that time, nobody taught me the principles of martial arts. They taught me all the techniques. When I was working in the kitchen and people wanted to fight me and wanted to kill me, I learned to take in a prison, go up to a man and say, I'm sorry, sir, I just want to go home to my son and I apologize. And I had to walk away knowing that he called me every name in the book and said he will beat me up. And I would walk away because I knew I wanted to be at this day. But you know where I knew where it really worked? Because the next time I seen him on the yard, I never had to worry about that man again. Because we had respect, because I was okay with me. I became an example of what he wanted to be. And that's what martial arts is all about. It don't matter the style, it matters our own example. I can't quit on the floor because I can't let him see me quit. I don't care what it is. You have to kill me to stop me. If I have to fight and do whatever, that's what combat is all about. But if we practice hard and you sacrifice yourself on this workout floor, I swear by God, you'll never be in the fight. You know why? Because you thinking beyond the fight. You want to redirect the situation. So when I teach you combat, I ain't trying to teach you to beat somebody else up. I'm trying to teach you to be in great shape. When you're confident, when a guy talking about, man, I just punch you in the face. Oh, man, if you want to punch me, go ahead. That's okay. Please don't punch me, though. I don't want to fight. Please, sir, whatever you want, okay, have a great day. I'm so sorry, sir. That's what martial arts teach you. And that guy might walk away. Man, see, I told you I could have beat him up. Then when you're all by yourself, you're like, man, I didn't do that. There was something about him. Why did he be so humble? And then it makes him change. How many people believe that about martial arts? Raise your hand. That's why we have to push real hard. That's why we have something called warrior mindset. A guy by the name of David John said, all you've been through, that makes you a warrior. You have to teach people how to have a warrior mindset. And the moment we think we got it, we don't have it. Because once you think you're great, you got control of it, that's what happens. Somebody cut you off on the highway and you go, oh no! And we lost it again. That's why we got to keep on showing up practice. So when do we arrive? A black belt is nothing but a white belt that never quit. That's all a black belt is. I know nothing. Every day I'm a new beginner. I wake up every day wanting to be a new beginner. That's what we got to think. And what I teach you, what we practice on, one day you got to take it and throw it away. Master Daniel Santo, anybody ever heard of Master Daniel Santo? He's Bruce Lee's #1 student. And I used to take classes with him. And he said, once I show you these techniques, then throw them away. Because it's the art of you expressing it in your own manner. So what I'm showing you right now, you got to make it yours. It's your expression. So we're going to stand up. We're going to make friends. How you doing there, sir? Awesome. You good? Good workout? Perfect. So what we're going to do, you're going to go here to my neck. Try to grab me. Elbow hold. So we know if somebody, especially ladies, a guy either going to grab you and push you up because he wants you to listen to him, or he's going to press you down because he's saying bow down. The arms are going to always be bent. Whenever somebody shows you a technique where if somebody grabs you, this is what you do, the only way somebody will ever grab you like that is that I got to be intoxicated. That will never happen. When a person goes to grab you, stop them right away. But what I need you to do, I want you to bring your hands up and stop. Go. All right, so the drill is this. You're a little slow there. All right, Bruce Lee said, always make your drills safe, but give real energy. Now he's really working. So that always bring it up like that. Oh, there we go. We relax in the middle. What's up with you, baby? Yeah, we good, man. All right, everybody get a party. Let's go. Have fun. We got some music in the house. Can we get a little beat? A little something. Thank you, sir. You know, I'm just messing with you. There we go. There you go. Perfect. Good. want to tell you, when you're working it, try to go right back, because you're trying to teach muscle endurance, muscle memory. You don't ever want to think in combat. I always tell a student when I'm sparring with them, sometimes I might hit them a little fast. And he say, Professor, why you hit me like that? And I said, you brought me a certain type of energy, my body just moves. If you know, I don't mean to hit you, that's how my body trains. So whenever you spawn, if you go fast, then the other person's body is going to go fast. So you want to train your body to be able to respond under pressure when it feels trapped and caged in. Okay? So next time you do it, just to practice, he comes at me. Boom, I go back at him. Boom, that's it. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? See? Give me some ball for a hand. So, like I said, we'll have a seminar. We'll be here having a seminar tomorrow. Hopefully you can come out and join us. We can really teach you what we do with Point MMA. Point MMA, how many people heard of MMA, right? All right. Back in the day when I used to spar, sparring was always about control and good technique. We call it Point MMA, are you technically ready? It's getting you in the best shape of your life, and it's showing you how to control your technique. When I came up, my parents said, if somebody bullied me, they told us, y'all gotta go down the street and y'all gonna fight it out. So my parents would sit back and watch me and their kids. Some of y'all done probably had that happen. You had to just box it out. Eventually what happens, you become friends. Because you have to stand up to that bully. In this day and age, that can't happen with our kids. So I know my son can spar, I know he's real good. For my little kids, I don't want them to come up that way. I don't want that. The consequences of what can happen to them by getting into a fight in school are too devastating. But if I show them how to kick correctly, how to punch correctly, how to handle ground fighting correctly, and how to be in the best shape of their life. When I say my 2-year-old son can do burpees, and he takes the adult classes and the kids classes, he's 2 years old. I'm not lying to you. That's how.
You just turned to like official to.
So, but it's the environment. That's how we bring them up. So Point MMA is to give our kids the strength within inside, so they know while they talking to another kid, if I know I can throw a kick right there and stop it, don't move, don't worry. See that? That's martial arts. That's what Point MMA is all about. I don't have to kill him because I can control my technique. When a kid has that, they can do that. But also, we as adults got to be in tip-top shape, and we got to be able to do that. I'm 53 years old. I can still do backflips, I can run the wall, do flips, I can do all that stuff. So there's no excuse. But I got to do that, and I got to set the example for him. So when we come in tomorrow, we want all the adults to show up, because we're going to run that wall, this joke. But we're going to come in and we're going to have a good time, because Point MMA is not just for the kids, but there's also components for the adults. I believe it's the wave of the future. MMA is not going anywhere. We got to remember, if it's a simple, easy system to learn, what do you think that kid's going to be using when he comes to the tattoo on the street? So you better know how to do it. You better know how to use it. And our kids, what is the bully going to be using? What happened when WWE wrestling became famous? Kids were in the backyard trying it out, right? That's the exact same thing what happened when they were back. So we created a safe component where we can teach it and nobody gets injured. It's fun, it's safe, and you got to be in tip-top shape. All right, so thank you for having us here. We can't wait till tomorrow. If you're coming, hopefully you will come. We hope you will come. We come tomorrow, be ready, drink a lot of water. Don't eat a lot, because tomorrow's going to throw up. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy. But I guarantee you, when it's all over, you're going to say, man, that was a great experience. That's what we talked about with martial arts. And I know your instructor will not bring us down here. We didn't feel that we can enhance what he's already doing with you, and that's all we want to do.